Hey everybody, it is Thursday, so that means that it's Throwback Thursday with me here on Facebook. It is part 2 of a Flutter and Some Words short film by Lorenzo Scopelliti. Part 2, it showcases a few of the songs on the record that there's some of the ones that are dearest to my heart. No Goodbyes, Isabel, The First Star Shone, and A Flutter and Some Words. It also showcases some of my photography, portraits of the girls. During the song Isabel, there's about 4 portraits that I took of her. I was using Hasselblad and also a 4x5 camera. And then with a mirror, I shot those with a Hasselblad. Back in the days when I was focusing on photography with film. Anyway, so enjoy part 2, and I will be back next week. I don't know what we're premiering, but I'll see you here.
We celebrated each moment of our meetings. As revelations, alone in all the world. You were lighter and bolder than the wing of a bird. Two swallows, diving, flitting, flighting, wings aflutter, finding something in each other. Telephone lines crossed, soft voices, afternoon yawns, blue cotton clouds. There to hear 1,000 plus miles. Kismet daydreamers dreaming of flying, falling, falling, falling.
We made it our own, and when she laughed at us, we should have known we had it coming. No goodbye.
There were many talented musicians and songwriters that contacted me asking if I would be interested in collaborating. Most people approached me as a spoken word artist based on my previous work. 4 months later, in January 2007, Lorenzo Scopelliti, who goes by the name of Saffron Wood musically, sent me a piece that he was writing for his next solo album. It was not sent to me with the intention of a collaboration, but when I heard it for the first time, I was immediately moved by it. That night, as I listened to it for the first time through my headphones, while putting Isabel to sleep, the words came. The next day, I recorded a vocal for it and sent it back to him. This song was the seed of the project. It is the last full track on the album. It's called Isabel. I re-recorded the vocals in Italy to match exactly that first recording. It was perfect in its beginning. Lorenzo and I began sending files back and forth, sharing ideas via the internet, and in the spring of that year, he made his first visit to New England to begin writing in earnest what would become my first full-length album since my Paisley Park days. I went to northern Italy the following summer, where I began recording the vocals. Lorenzo invited Alessandro Mazzatelli to be a part of the project, and over the course of the next 2 years, we recorded 11 songs. I made 3 different visits to Italy to track vocals. No time is ever wasted or lost. Sometimes we just need to pause and let life take its natural course. Be patient. The record that I have made after all these years is honest and true to who I am and is in perfect time. I did write one song prior to beginning the album with Lorenzo. It is the title track, a flutter and some words. After recording some of the initial tracks in Italy, I decided to contact my Minneapolis Skyfish writing partner, Richard Wibowinko, to finish up the song and add a rhythm track and strings. This time between sessions gave me the time I needed to approach each song with a fresh perspective in response to whatever was going on in my life at the time. The last song recorded was for Amira. It is called The First Star Shone. It was written in Italy in the last week of the final session. Woman child, young and fragile. The mountain seemed closer than it really was. The tarred road eternal, slicing through the salt flats, sparkling in the simmering sun. The country laid out before us, from the northern Great Plains to the camel-colored hills of San Ramon. We drove on through the night, crossing state lines, some unspoken promise calling us west. Our world was anew, with your golden hair, now brown, and wide eyes shy of 2, now lined and cold. 2 winters, 2 springs, 2 summers, and 1 autumn. It is the life of one woman who lives here in the country, where the winters are long but very beautiful, and oftentimes very hard to get through. It is this environment that these words and melodies were born out of, each season very dramatic. In this room where I write, there are 10 windows, each a canvas, the outside mirroring the inside. Everything has its place in time, and I am exactly where I am meant to be. Music is a journey through one's soul. Walk with me.